Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and another super cool Cards the Universe and Everything Top 10 video. Okay, this is a special video. This is a top 10 tips for new players. So if you're just starting out in Q and you are not sure what you're doing, this is the video for you. Watch it all the way through. We've got 10 fantastic tips for you new players to make the game more enjoyable and also to make you better going forward. So number one, obviously you need to build a good deck. So how do you do that? Well, let's have a quick look. So if you go into that yellow thing on the bottom where it says decks, click on that and that will take you into the deck building area and you'll be able to start building your very first deck. So there we go. Let's go to an empty one. If you have a look at there, I've got 14 out of 15 decks. I've got one spare. So we'll click on that new deck and there we go, absolutely empty deck. So I'm going to build a good new player deck. I'm going to build a bird deck. So you can use all these different filters here to find the different ones you want. I've gone for life on land and birds. And there we go, that brings up all my cards. Obviously you're not going to have anywhere near as many as me, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how to get loads of cards really quickly. So I'm also going to use the filter to do it by power. So I can find my most powerful birds and then just click on the cards and you'll see that green tick. That means it's in your deck. And you can now just go through all your cards. You don't have to do birds, but this is a good deck for new players. And pick the cards that you want. Do read the bottoms. I'll tell you a little bit about what the different things mean later on. But first of all, build a deck. And it doesn't really matter when you first start playing. Just build a deck that you think will be good. But if you can do a bird deck like this or something similar, that will be great. You can also use the search bar there. So I'm looking for birds cards that mention birds. And you'll see why in a minute. And we can just click in. I've got 9 out of 18, 10. You can see it counting down at the top, 11, that yellow bar at the top, 12. And really your first deck, just build it up with as many of your best cards as you've got. So I still need 5 more. What should we do? Let's go and find some other cards. So you can click off the filters like that with the yellow X's, or the red X's I should say. And I'm going to find any other cards that mention birds. So let's have a look. Let's find some cards that you may actually have in your hand. There's one, that paleontology card. And the different coloured cards are the different albums, by the way. So that just helps you identify cards really quickly. And the little logo or the little icon in the middle gives you a clue onto what collection they're from. And you can have a look at all of the collections in the filter quite easily. So how many have we got? There we go. We've got 18 cards in our deck. So that's our first deck built. So we're going to quickly have a look at the deck stats. Quite interesting. You can see that not a bad deck. It tells you we've got 13 life on land cards there. The card overview. It's pretty good. So we will save that. And the next thing you want to do is give it a name. What should we call it? So click on the green one, save, deck name. Let's just call it Birds for New Players or something. Birds, not Mew, New Players. Okay, so this is our number one tip, building a good deck. And then you can pick a deck sleeve. Let's just see if there's one with a bird on it. I'm sure there is. Maybe at the end here. Is there a bird? There we go, a bird. And we can choose a back of the card. So you can customize your deck. And let's just go with that classic one there. So there we go. Oh, my name's too long. Let's get rid of deck. New birds, new player. That would do. Save that. And there we go. Now, if you have a look at the top there, it says new right at the very top. That's our birds new player. So that's the deck we've just created. That is how to build a deck. Now, obviously, you want to build a good deck. Whoops, what's happened there? I'm just going to show you the deck codes and the overall. But no cards there. That's a bit of a glitch. I think I'll go back and try that again. Anyhow, here is some good decks for new players. So if you're not sure what to do, Ice Age. Great deck to start off with for a new player. You will get offered all these cards when you first start playing. Birds, I would recommend maybe birds, but you don't have to follow my advice. But birds is pretty strong when you're first starting out. or maybe sharks. A shark deck is also good. We do have videos on all of those, so do check our channel. You will find more detailed videos on these different decks, but those are maybe the top 3 for new players that you should be looking for cards in those sections: birds, sharks, and paleontology, ice age. So those are good decks for new players. So that's tip number 2, knowing what deck you want to build first. There's no point trying to build every single deck. You just want to go for 1 or maybe 2 decks and try and get as many cards for those decks as you possibly can. Okay, number 3, copy in decks. Probably the best thing in the game. You don't have to worry about building the deck. You can just go in to the deck code here. So on decks, see deck code and enter a deck code. So I'm going to enter one of mine, which I know it's V7DD, whoops, all in capitals, DD and UX. And there we go, that's brought up. Dad of the Goat, that's one of my decks that I built a while ago. This is a Guy Fawkes deck. All the cards are colourful there. That means I've got every single one of those cards. If they're grey, it means you need the cards. So like I said, check out some of our new player videos. You will find some good decks, and also you can go into the created decks. They're not too bad. The decks aren't the best in the world. There are much better decks out there, but you can scroll through, have a look at some ideas from some other decks. Let's have a look at this Ingenious Inventions deck. There we go. That shows you a copy or all the decks, and again, if they're colourful, it means you've got all the cards. If they're grey, it means you haven't got any. I've obviously got all of those, and you can just copy that deck and you will have that deck in your collection with or without the missing cards. There's a good one, a shark deck. So maybe you might want to go in and copy that deck, and then you can see what cards you need to collect to build a really good new player shark deck. So number 4, how do you get cards? Well, the easy way is to buy some packs, and not with real money. You get loads of free gems and loads of coins. And if you go into the shop, let's ignore the top ones, but there we go. The purple ones are gems. I've only got 39 gems, but I've got 344,000 coins. And there we go. There's the coin packs. And I'm going to buy a pack just to show you a good pack to buy. I mean, to be honest, if you're going for something special, then look for a pack in that. But pretty much all the packs are good. They all give you an equal chance to get a mythic. But if you click on that yellow eye at the top, and that gives you the odds of drawing specific types of cards. So if you look at that one, not much chance of getting a limited legend, 2% chance of getting a limited epic, 5% chance of getting a legendary, so that's not too bad. So that's what should be, and underneath it is what's been pulled so far. So let's buy this one. Let's open them one by one and have a look. An African bullfrog, a hairy frogfish, Bias, Triceratops, and Nelly Bly. Oh, and one more at the river there. There we go. That's the 6 cards that we got from that pack. And the numbers underneath them are how many of those cards that I own. You're probably going to have new on all of those. So these are the different packs. Like I said, there's no secret on what to buy. They all offer you pretty much an equal chance on getting good cards, and also give you pretty even chance on getting mythic cards. There we go. This is the staging screen. This is a gem pack, so slightly better chance to get a limited legendary. But if you look at how many have been pulled, 4.5% of the packs open so far have had a limited legendary. So there's a lot of limited legendaries around in this pack. Let's give it a bash. Let's have a look, see what we get. Jewel Beetle, Hog, Sodium, Cat, and Neutron Star, and Toucan. Oh, that's not bad. That's a legendary. And Santa Claus. That could be handy. And Keiju, a limited epic. Not a bad pack, that one. Loads of cards in that one. So that is how you build up your pack. So to get more cards, open more packs. And use your coins and your gems. There's no point saving them. Spend them whenever you want. To get more gems and coins, the best way to do it is to play casual games. Tip number 5. So let's go into that green one, and you will see at the bottom there you've got leagues and casual. Now leagues are a little bit tougher. There's rules, there's the rules, so the different arenas give you different bonuses. This one's got Horrible Halloween. You get an 80 bonus on your Halloween cards, and there are the energy rules. So you can play the league, but for me, when I first started out, the best option, I believe, is to play casual games. And there are now a few options on casual games which are really good. just show you the prizes if you do play the leagues. This is another good way to get, if you finish rank 1, good luck on that, then you get 250 gems, 20,000 coins, loads of cards, and some cool card backs and avatars as well. But if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, which is probably where you're going to be starting, you still get some good rewards, even for just leveling up 1 or 2 leagues. You get a few, get to level 17, you get 40 gems at the end of the week. Jellyfish, 40 gems as well. There you go. I am rank 1, 14 shields at the moment. That's not bad. There we go. That's just the leaderboard. So anyhow, let's go back to casual. I was showing you the casual games. This is the one I recommend you play. Actually, just have a look. If you click on somebody and you want to see what they're playing, you can click on them, look on their last deck used, and there's a greyed out card. That means I haven't got Edwin Hubble. But all the other cards in that guy's deck, that's what he played the last game. So a good way to have a look to see what other people are playing there. Anyhow, as I said, let's go to play. Let's go to casual. And there we go. We have low, medium, and high. Low is only 7 energy. That's really tight. Medium, 14 energy at the beginning. And high gives you 21 energy. So I recommend playing on high energy when you first start playing. And that gives you good experience on playing decks. So let's go to our new birds deck, and I'm just going to play this. I'm going to play it on fast forward so you don't have to sit through all of it. Look at that, how fast I can play this game. Record timing. So there's that deck we built, and we are going through turn by turn, pretty much like you did in the tutorial. Obviously at not this speed. And the numbers in the middle are whether you're winning or losing. The blue numbers are your energy, and the red numbers, or the pink numbers in that circle, are the different power. And if there's any numbers in the power, that means that's carrying over for the next turn. Can be minus, can be pos. So let's try and win this game quickly. This is the deck we just built. And like I said, here we go. We are going to win a casual game nice and easily. 3 rounds. And there we go. You get XP, coins. And if you watch the advert, which is a good way, I did it every game when I first started, you get 6 free diamonds. So that is a good tip on how to get coins and gems. Another tip for you, number 6, add friends. Really important. If you go into the little friends tab there on the left hand side, and I'll show you my friends list. So the ones that are green are people that are online sitting in the lobby now. The ones that are red, people that are online playing. If you know somebody's name, you can go in here, type in my name. My name is Dada the Goat, and you can send me a friend request. Obviously, I can't put my own name in there. And then you can add me as a friend. And you can also use your friends for trading. And it's really handy when you first start out, because a lot of the master players or the experienced players are really happy to give you loads of cards when you first start playing. Certainly I am. If you need any cards to build your first few decks, like I said, add me. You can look at my stats or different players' stats. And if you click on them and that offer trade, there you go. And it will show you the cards that I've got. Oh, he's got all of his cards protected. That's not very nice. Never mind. Let's see if he's got any unprotected, just to show you. No. Oh, there's one. So pretend that I wanted False Dimitri. I could click on it. I could click on a card to offer him. That's a card that he needs. And then you get the trade me to do. Watch the trading video as well. That's really useful. But like I said, the more friends you've got, the better. Next tip, number 7, do some quests. This is probably one of the most important tips I can give. Quests and achievement. There we go. I've got all these quests waiting to be collected. And if you read them, there's daily ones and weekly ones. And you don't have to do them all. I always target the ones with the gems, like that one there, Land Before Time, 25 gems, 2,500 coins, and a crafting shield as well. If there's one on there that you don't like, you can just refresh it. So that little yellow circle will refresh it. But let's just claim these first. See, my coins are going up. My gems are going to go up as well. I've got 29 gems now. That's good. And these are my daily and weekly achievements. So you achieve those really playing casual or league games. Doesn't really matter. Unless it says league, you can claim them with casual games. So let me show you a refresh. Okay, number 8, achievements. Another cool way to get awards. This little tab at the bottom there. These are all the different achievements. The ones that are colour means I've completed them. And you can filter it and say, let's have a look at the ones I've nearly completed. So this tells you the boss achievement. I've done 7 out of 10, and the achievement win 10-1 round with friends, or win 20 league games with a history deck. That's different ones. And the achievements are great. These are the awards you get. So just for one achievement, you get 10,000 coins. If you get 3 achievements, 3,000 XP, and so on. 5 achievements, 50 gems. Look at that. And as you complete more achievements, you get more and more prizes, cards, gems, coins, loads of cool stuff. And again, we've got some really good videos. Do check out our playlist on how to complete some of those combos. I think there's about 150 combos that will put you almost halfway up on the XP, and there's easy ways to do that. Number 9, learn how to trade. Again, we've got a fantastic new player video on trading, but I'll quickly show you what you need to do. Trading is a great way to get the cards that you need quickly. So there's 2 tabs, the cards that people want, there we go, and the cards that are being offered. And as always, the coloured ones are ones you've got, and the greyed out ones are ones that you need. And then if you want a specific card, you can type on cards you need, look for a card that you need. Oh, Chaos, a mythic card. I'll try and get that and I'll post it. So now I'm telling everybody, that of the go, I want this card. If anybody's got it, they can make me an offer. And you can also offer a card. If you've got a duplicate card or a card you don't think you're ever going to play, let's have a look at cards I've got duplicate. Oh, I've got 2 Flying Saucer. Let's offer that. So we post that. And there we go. I am offering the Flying Saucer for trade. So that's trading. Do check that trading video though. That will help you a lot. Okay, let's move on to our very final tip. Tip number 10. And this is probably the most valuable one you want to do. So tip number 10, just having a look, there we go. I'm just making sure that I haven't got any trades outstanding. No, okay. So tip number 10, when I can get out of here, what's going on? Here we go. Okay, get some free stuff. Everybody loves free stuff. We've got a video on this. Look for our free coins and gems video. But very quickly, I'm going to show you what to do. Look for Rosetta Stone. One of the first cards you'll ever get. Where is it? There it is. Click on the card. It shows you the card there, and it also shows you what it does. But if you click on it, it will bring the back up. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, right down to the bottom there, and then click on the writing, it brings up this redeem code box. And then there is a whole heap of secret codes. Try this one, Spirit. This is a Halloween one. It might work, it might not work, but redeem that and you might get yourself something cool. And then check out that free coins and gems video as well, because there's maybe another 10 redeem codes that we reveal in that video. This was one we did last week. Unfortunately, they're all been redeemed. This was a limited edition pack that we do occasionally. When we hit 2,000 subscribers, we hit 2k subs. Code limit reached. There we go. That is tip number 10. So that is our top 10 tips for new players. I hope you found it useful. I know I rushed through it a bit. Maybe watch the video a couple of times. And do check our playlist and all of our videos. And look for some really cool stuff if you are first starting out. Anyhow, welcome to Q. Hope you enjoy the game. If you do have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Make sure you do like and subscribe. And we are back very soon with loads more videos. So take care. See you soon. Bye.